Hey guys, welcome to BCA. In today's video, I want to ask the question, why is blue collar America so fed up with today's economy? To help me do that, to help me answer that question, I made this short 1-minute video. Bear with me. Let's watch.
Hey everyone, let's talk about the struggles of blue-collar workers in modern America. Whether you're in construction, manufacturing, or any other trade, the daily grind is tough. Wages have been stagnant while the cost of living climbs. It's like running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. Automation and outsourcing are real threats. Machines and overseas labor are taking over jobs. Food, rent, and gasoline prices are out of control. Many face high healthcare costs. Getting sick shouldn't mean going broke. The physical toll is immense. Injuries are common, and recovery can be long. Blue-collar work is often undervalued, but this country runs on the backs of blue-collar workers. They build our homes, fix our cars, and keep everything running smoothly. Every job has dignity, and every worker deserves respect.
So understand something. Since the 1920s, 100 years ago, when the term blue collar was created and started being used, a lot has happened. There are a lot more jobs out there that are considered blue collar. And as far as I'm concerned, if you earn an hourly wage, you're considered a blue collar worker in this country. Now, in that video, I highlighted a few very good points. One being wages, outsourcing, food, rent, gas, and healthcare. So why is blue collar America so fed up with today's economy? Well, let's start with wages. Now, I don't have anything up on the screen for wages. What I do know is that the wages can't keep up with the way the economy is going. With everything skyrocketing and the wages staying the same, you can make 10 more bucks an hour, let's say, more now than you did 5 years ago. And you can barely even pay your rent because the wages can't keep up with the economy. Now, if you're doing union work, at least you can say that you get to negotiate your contracts, okay? If you don't, if it's not what you want, you guys could strike. And you have that. But for the rest of us, we're basically at the mercy of our employer. And they're going to want to squeeze every last little bit out of you before they have to bump you up. And every time the minimum wage is raised, everything else goes up because nobody wants to pay that person a little extra. They jump up their prices, so we have to pay that little extra. And it's just redundant. It's almost like, why bother raising the minimum wage when everything else is going to go up around it, right? So, mercy of the employer. Outsourcing. I don't know much about it. I do know from my research is that we outsource at least 300,000 manufacturing jobs a year to places like China, India, and others, mostly China. 300,000 jobs may not sound like a lot, but it's a lot of manufacturing. That's just manufacturing jobs. Okay, let me clear that up. Just manufacturing. Food, rent, and gas. As far as I'm concerned, those all kind of land on the same issue, which is energy. The price of food, you can't go to the store with a $100 bill. And it's not just food. Let me say it's not just food. We're talking toiletries, basic necessities, whatever, shampoo, laundry detergent, basic stuff. You go to the store to buy your basic stuff with a $100 bill. You're going to spend that $100 bill and look in your cart, be like, what the hell? What the hell is that? That isn't much for that $100. Rent. I do want to show this to you. So these are some rents in my area. Now, before I show you, just know 5 years ago, Okay, 5 years ago, I had a house. I rented a house, a 3-bedroom house, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, fenced in yard, wife, 2 kids, for $1,300 a month. And that was standard normal for that kind of house, you know, in my area. $1,300 a month. Check this out. So this is for 2-bedroom apartments in my town. Okay, look at that. $1,795. $1,950. 2-bedroom, 950 square feet. That's just ridiculous. And I know these places. I know these places because I live here. I've lived here most of my life. See these two? Dumps. $1,900, $1,925 for a 2-bedroom apartment. And, you know, it just goes on and on and on. Why is that happening? I can only blame my next topic. Gas. Let me switch over. So gas. The price of gas. The price of not just gas, the price of crude oil. All right. So the price of crude oil, that's everything. That's energy. Even everything, I mean, unless it's water, hydro, or hydroelectric, nuclear, everything. We need fossil fuel for everything. So if you look at this little graph, now we're going to do a little bit of math. I hope you don't mind. I'm trying not to be boring about this, but this is a really cool little graph because it takes you through the year, through the day, at the price of a barrel of crude oil. And what I did is I went back to 2019. The highest price in 2019 was $65.21. I got $65.58. It's in here somewhere. So we'll call it $65.58 because that's what I got written down. For 2019, that's a year before Trump left office, okay? Highest price. So we go over here, 1 year ago, 1 year prior, 2023, 90.03. That's what I got, 90.03. So if you cruise over and look at how many barrels a day we pump out in the U.S., it says 13.21 million barrels per day today. And I looked it up. I don't have it up on the screen, but I looked it up in 2019. It was like 12,700,000. So I just went across the board 13 million. Okay, 13 million then and now. So if you take the price of that, hold on. If you take the price of that crude oil from 2019 at $65.58, right, times that by the 13 million per day, you get $872,214,000,000 worth of oil a day that we pumped out in 2019. Jump over to 2023, 90.03 per barrel of crude. The highest price, $1,197,399,000 a day. What it cost the U.S. 1 year ago. So you take those two, you subtract one from the other, and you get this, what is it? Actually, I got it down. I already got it written down. $325,185,000 a day more now. Well, not necessarily now, but a year ago, the highest price than it did back in during the Trump era. Okay. Now, I'm no economist. I'm no anything, but to me, that's per day. You add that up for a year, that's a heck of a lot of money that it's costing the American people more to make, to produce gasoline, diesel, petroleum products, everything that keeps the gears running in this country. Petroleum, it's just ridiculous. So those are my thoughts, man. I don't know. I have no answers. All I have are more and more questions. So why is blue collar America so fed up? I'd say pissed off with today's economy. Boy, those are some rabbit holes. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm sure I missed quite a bit. Leave me a comment. If you're feeling generous, You can like this video, share it with your friends and family, even subscribe, and there'll be more to come. I'll keep it going. So leave me a comment. Love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. And you guys have a great day. Good night.